I decided to come to another campground in Georgia, which is very close to Florida, in Woodbine, Georgia. Anyway, it had really good reviews, so I was like, well, let me go, slide through there. And I really kind of liked camping by myself, so I just wanted to squeeze in another trip. So that's where we're headed now. I fueled at Love's, and then I stopped at Buc-ee's to get me something to eat. I love Buc-ee's. Since I was on the timeline, I was like, let me just go in and out. It took a little while because it was so freaking crowded, but yeah, so I stopped at Buc-ee's to get food. And then now I'm headed to, I'm probably about an hour, a little less than an hour away from the campground. I have to do an after hours check-in because the lady said that they close at 5. She didn't tell me that this morning, but she said they close at 5. So I'll be getting there maybe about 5:30, 5:45. So yeah, that's where we're headed now. I'm excited. I'm sorry. I gotta get my mount fixed. Look, it's like leaning to the side. I might erase this video. Anyway, but that's where we're headed, so I'll keep you guys posted shortly. We are camping at Walkabout Camp and RV Park. This is where we are staying for 2 days. All right, guys, so we're headed to take a shower. We're gonna see what their facilities look like. I want to say in the review somebody said that they were pretty well kept, so we're gonna head to take a shower, and then once we get back, I'm going to clean up a little bit and get a little bit of work done. Yeah, so pretty short day, pretty chill day. So let's go look at the bathroom. Which is the ladies' shower? That one. You finished?
Well, you go right ahead.
Okay.
Come back and do it.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
You are.
Okay, not bad. So there's no door to lock to take a shower. It's literally just a curtain. Okay, well, we'll just hope nobody comes in. Okay, y'all, so it wasn't that bad. Okay, so since I'm a truck driver, I typically shower at truck stops. So I'm used to, towels and washcloths and stuff being in there. I don't use a towel anyway for like my body, but I'm used to having, towels on the floor and, just towels. I have towels on my camper, but I'm not used to taking them in, so I totally forgot to grab one. But living on the road, it has taught me a lot of ways to do things that I didn't typically do things before. So not having a towel to dry off with was cool because I haven't dried off really with a towel in like years, which is really good for your skin. It won't dry your skin out. But anyway, so, but just that open curtain, like, I was in there scrubbing so fast. Like, I was like, let me hurry up before I hear any movement in this bathroom, because as soon as somebody walks in, it's just like a wrap, you know. But it was cool. It wasn't that bad. It's just, I'm just not, you know, used to all of this openness. So I probably have to get used to that, you know, with the camping lifestyle or whatever, because, you know, not a lot of locked doors and stuff like that. So it wasn't that bad. I scrubbed what needed to be scrubbed, and I'm clean, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, that was interesting. Nonetheless, so I think I'm gonna take a little walk around the campground today. I don't know for sure. It's kind of warm outside though, so maybe a little later, maybe when it cools down, just to kind of video and kind of see what the campgrounds look like. I will say this campground is quite tight. Thank God I'm a truck driver, because I think the normal person pulling a rig or driving an RV or whatever, getting in, would kind of have a little hard time getting in. These spots are very tight. You pull through them, which is good. You don't have to really back. Well, it's a few spots that you back into, but it's tight. So yeah, it's tight. But I think I want to take, they have like a cute little fire pit area, and you know, like they got this little area where you can sit, and like it's like string lights and stuff out there. Really nice. I will say, you know, pulling in, I could tell that it's a well-kept campground. So, but I think I'm gonna take a little walk later. If it cools down and it's still kind of light, I don't want to be out walking around and it's like cool outside, but it's dark. You know, I still ain't that comfortable with with this yet. So, but yeah, shower wasn't that bad. You know, it wasn't that bad. I'm sure it could be way worse at a lot of places. So I'll check back in with you guys a little bit later. Like I said, I think I'm gonna take me a walk, but if not, I'm gonna clean up the house. You know, it's a lot of stuff too. Every time I get on here, I gotta like straighten. I don't want to say clean up because it's not dirty, but I have to like straighten up, because every time I come, I bring so much stuff. I don't know why, but I do. And I have so much like storage space that's still empty. So maybe I should kind of organize stuff where I want to put things in the storage areas. I think that's what I'm going to do today. Because I have so much stuff that needs to be put away. Y'all see how much my hair is growing. Look at these braids. Like, I can't move them because I got them kind of, but look at it. My hair, look at this. I mean, let me see if I can get a good shot where y'all can. I got it in a ponytail. When I pull it out my ponytail, you can really see, but my hair is growing so fast. Not that I'm complaining, but I paid a lot of money for these braids, and I'm like, they already like. It's not the girl's fault. The girl did an excellent job. Like, I love her to death. Probably one of my better braiders that I've been to, but my hair is just growing so quick. I'm like, it looked like I didn't have these in for like 4 months, and I haven't. Only like a month and some change. So I may try and get in and get it braided before I leave. I don't know, just looking rough. I think I'm gonna mousse it and tie it down. I don't even know if that'll help. It's just I got a little fro with some braids on top, but anyway. So yeah, so I'll check in with y'all later. I could talk all day. Once I decide if I'm gonna take a walk or if I'm just gonna stay in and clean up. So we'll see. Talk soon. I'm gonna try those, 3 of those, and then 6 wings. Okay. I was trying to decide on the flavor. Can I have them plain and just put the flavor on the side? The sauce on the side. Okay, let me have them plain with is the Cajun Ranch a sauce? Yes. Or is it dry? Okay, let me have Cajun Ranch on the side and spicy barbecue. Okay. I want to try both of those. Yeah. And then a order of fish and chips. That's with 2 pieces of fish, right? And fries. Okay, so fish and chips with ketchup. Yep. Thank you. So I found this little spot on Google, and I saw it had some really good reviews. Why am I not? Anyway, okay, now it's activating. That's so unprofessional. But I saw it on Google, so we'll see how the food is. I'll let y'all know. Y'all. So I stopped at this. Well, I at first I was gonna cook. I just don't feel like it. So I came to this sports bar called Outer Banks Sports Bar and Grill. Okay. Now, read a few of the reviews. It was a couple bad ones. Not bad, but they were just a little bit more negative. I won't say they were like, they weren't saying like the food was horrible. They were just saying, other little stuff. So, one person put up a picture of their fish and chips, which, was like fried fish and fries, right? And so, I was like, I said, dang, that fish look good. Now, I don't really even like fish like that. Like, I like it, but I'm not one of those type of people where when I go somewhere, I order fish, okay? So, I said, that fish looks really good. I think I want to try it. But then somebody had made a comment or posted, a review that said it's definitely like a more of a local spot. And a lot of locals come here. And they were like, they show the locals favoritism, basically. Which, I could kind of see that. But, thankfully, when I came in, there was literally no one here. Nobody. The entire place was empty. And I think that helped out. Because, obviously the lady, my waitress had no other tables to wait on, and she wasn't running any food and making a whole bunch of drink. You know what I'm saying? So she was very attentive. My food was very fresh. It was really good. I got these, and I'll put in some of the pictures. I got these, they were like spring rolls, but they were called something else. I can't remember what they were called. It's probably on my receipt. But anyway, they're basically spring rolls. They were like meat-filled, very paper-thin, like egg roll material. With this sweet chili sauce. Oh, my God. It was so good. But I was trying not to, eat all of it because that was like an appetizer, so it came out first. And I didn't want to be like super stuffed and not be able to eat my other food. But I got the egg roll, the spring roll thingies, 6 wings because somebody else put up a picture of the wings. They look really good. And then I got the fish and chips, which came with 2 big, huge pieces of fish and some fries. Everything was piping hot. Everything was so good. Oh my God. I ate 1 piece of fish, a few of the fries, like 4 wings maybe, and like 1 of the, I think I played over that last spring roll. But anyway, so I saved a little bit, for later, maybe, or breakfast, I don't know. But y'all, she asked me if I wanted a to-go box. And I told her, I said, yeah, I'm definitely going to need a to-go box. I said, but can you bring me a bun for the rest of my fish? Because I had 1 piece of fish left, but y'all, it was huge. If you cut the fish in half, it's still a whole lot for a sandwich. Like, that's how big it was. So, I don't want to use the word perfect because the last campsite we went to, that cook she was amazing. My food was perfect. There was nothing wrong. The only problem I had with my plate at the last campsite was it wasn't enough rice. But that was it. I just would have liked a, spoonful more of rice. And she came out, she said, girl, you could have told me, I would have gave you some more rice. So, but everything was really, really, really good here at the Outer Banks place. So good. I'm stuffed. I started out with a Sprite, but typically with heavier foods, even sometimes lighter foods, I'll get like a soda. But when I get a soda, I want that thing to be strong. Okay. To kind of help me belch. I don't know if that's too much information, but anyway, y'all gonna get it. But anyway, so it wasn't strong enough. The Sprite wasn't, and so she changed it to ginger ale. I drank like 4 cups of ginger ale. Like, I know as soon as I get back to the camera, I'm gonna be peeing. So, but it was a great experience. I'll definitely leave a review. And I'll probably put up some of the pictures I took of the food, but man, it was so good. But in the reviews, nobody was complaining about the food. They would say something, that wasn't so good about something else, but not the food. So I was like, nobody's complaining about the food. It's not like people were like, oh, my food was cold, or, oh, it was, overdone, or my steak wasn't, no complaints about the food. So I was like, the food is probably good. It's just the atmosphere that's probably not as great. So, but with all that said, that was a great experience. I was a little iffy when I saw something about the locals though, because I was like, I do not want to go in there and, not get treated right and be ignored and stuff like that. Nobody wants to feel like that. I mean, in any area of life, right? Nobody wants to feel like that, but I hate going to a restaurant and trying to enjoy myself and have to deal with that type of treatment, So I was thinking about just calling my order in and coming to pick it up, but I'm so glad I sat down and ate, because the food was just so fresh. Everything was I had to blow everything a lot to cool it down to eat it. So man, Outer Banks Sports Bar and Grill, and I can't remember. Y'all, I go through so many cities, so many towns, so many states, so many provinces. Like, I be forgetting. I don't know where I'm at. What is the name of this little town? It's on the receipt. Let me. Fooled you. No, it's not. It's not. That's crazy. It just says in Georgia. I can't remember the name of this little city, because it's not the same city as the campground where I'm staying. So, okay, anyway, Outer Banks Sports Bar and Grill. Anyway, I'm down here, I-95 South, right at the Florida line. I want to say this is maybe exit 7 or exit 3. No. I'm on exit 7. This is exit 3. I think it's exit 3. I don't have an exit number. I don't have a city. I'll put in a screenshot of the information about it. It's really good. Just in case maybe somebody lived down here, or going down to Florida from South Carolina or something. But man, it was so good. I love some good food, as y'all can tell. I love eating good. So yeah, I'm headed back to the camper. I ain't straighten up nothing, y'all. I didn't do anything. I got out of the shower, talked to my boyfriend for a few minutes. That's it. I haven't done anything. But what's going to happen is, later, about 8, 9, 10 o'clock, boom, a burst of energy is going to hit me. And that's when I'm going to start cleaning up. And then I'm going to end up going to sleep late. And I got to get up early in the morning because I got to drive back. Now, this was a bad idea, not a bad idea, but I could have planned things a little bit better, because I have a whole 5 hours to drive to get back to my truck tomorrow. And I'm pulling out tomorrow, which means it's supposed to be a full day of driving. I probably won't drive that much just because I've driven 5 hours. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. That's all I can say. But yeah, so we're headed back to the camper, and I might check in with y'all a little bit later. The sun is definitely kind of going down a little bit. You know, it's not dark yet, but so I may still take that walk some of this food off. Fries and fried fish and can't go out that way. I mean, I had a whole bunch of food, so I probably do need to walk it off. Probably need to walk off a few other things, but anyway, so we'll see how that looks for us. But I'm headed back to the camper now, so I will check. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Check in with y'all a little later. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So while we're recording, I hope y'all can hear me. Recording a little outro video. I'll give a little rundown of the trip. After I came in yesterday from eating, it was totally, I was not feeling like going back outside. Then when I thought about it, I looked outside and it was dark. So this campground is so cute, y'all. It's definitely gonna be a little getaway spot, because it's kind of far, but not really. They have a little petting zoo, a basketball court. They got all this wood and stuff out here for like campfires and stuff. You can fill your propane tanks here, which is awesome. They got a little pet area, and it's a lot of full-timers here, which I actually parked between two full-timers. You could tell their setups are just a little bit more permanent looking. Like they have all types of stuff, you know, around their you know, units and stuff. But very cool little atmosphere. The weather was like perfect. My boyfriend said that up in Georgia, where he's driving down from, it's raining, so we'll probably run into a little bit of bad weather. But this is just a really cool little site. And you know, I wasn't crazy about the shower setup, but you know, it is what it is. So this is a cute little spot. The name of this is Walkabout RV and Camp Resort or something like that in Woodbine, Georgia. So nice little spot. I had a great time. I had a little issue with hooking up my well, not an issue, but it just took a little bit longer to get attached to get out on and head out this morning, but it is what it is. Some days I can pop it in there and go, and then some days it just takes a little bit longer. I just need to get a little bit more accustomed to it. But yeah, so we're heading on back. I'll have to fill up a couple times for sure. We got a 5-hour drive, 5.5-hour drive, something like that. So yeah, but great little stay. All right, coming into Atlanta from our campground, and welcome to Atlanta. Always some traffic, always, every time, and it's about 4 o'clock. Yeah. I mean, it's Wednesday. That doesn't really matter anymore. The day of the week, it matters not. Anytime of the day, really, Atlanta it's always a bunch of cars. But anyway, so we're coming back into town. We did run into some rain. My boyfriend said that it was raining up this way, so I kind of figured we would run into some rain right there, right near Savannah. We ran into some rain. So but everything, well, as you can see, it's sunny now, and it's pretty much dry up this way now. But coming into Atlanta, travel week is done. We had a great week. Well, you know, for travel purposes, we had a really good week. So I'm excited. I had it was well worth the time off. I will say that I'm not thrilled about getting on the truck today. I do miss, when I'm not on the truck, I miss the truck, and when I'm not on the little rig, I miss the little rig. But I don't like getting back on the truck, because I have to, you know, get back into adjusting to everything. But it's all good. I love what I do, so it doesn't take me long to adjust. But so already have my trip. They're sending me to my pickup is here in Atlanta, and I'm taking it to Statesville, North Carolina. So not a very long trip, probably about 5.5, 6 hours. Nice and short, just the way I like it the first day I come back. So please don't come over here. Like, I know you see me. So just the way I like it on the first day back, getting on the truck. I don't like driving 500 or 600 miles. I don't. So so it's a nice short trip. So once I get back to the truck and get settled, because I have so much stuff to put on the truck. Once I get settled, I will let you guys know and check in. But it's a pretty long day today. Pretty long day, but we did it, y'all. We made it back safely. So we'll talk soon. Have y'all subscribed? I feel like I have to keep reminding y'all every video. Go hit the button. Hit the red button. Hit the button. Go ahead and subscribe, y'all. I'm taking y'all on this journey with me. You know, it's an interesting one, to say the least. Hopefully it brings you some type of joy and amusement. Is that a word? Yeah, amusement. Like an amusement park, yeah. But hopefully it brings you some type of joy, really. That's the whole purpose of me doing this, for real. So go ahead and subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. Y'all know the spiel from every YouTuber existing, right? We all ask for the same thing, but just support the channel. So like I said, when I get back to the truck, I'll check in with y'all, and until then, let's ride.